65% of kids entering school today will end up in jobs that don't even exist today. How can we prepare kids for jobs that don't exist yet? In rural India, nearly 3/4 of third graders cannot solve a two-digit subtraction problem such as 46 minus 17. And by grade 5, half still cannot do so. 54% of the youth in India are not job ready. The indicators and statistics are stacked against our young people in India. The role of the individual in a society is changing as we are entering a world of high change, uncertainty, volatility, ambiguity, and complexity. Dream a Dream realized when young people are supported and empowered, they are able to overcome these adversities. Started in 1999 by a group of volunteers, Dream a Dream is a 20-year-old Indian NGO helping empower young people from vulnerable backgrounds to overcome adversity and flourish in a fast-changing world using a creative life skills approach. Through our direct intervention with 10,000 young people a year, Dream a Dream has demonstrated the importance of life skills and social emotional learning on young people growing up in adversity. The strategy focuses on building an ecosystem conducive for child's growth. As a key lever to the approach, they have impacted over 35,000 educators, developing their abilities to be caring and empathetic adults. Through its strategic partnerships with state governments in Delhi, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Telangana, and Karnataka, Dream a Dream has impacted over 1 million children in India.
I have joined Dream a Dream in 2012, and when I completed my PU, so that time I joined for computer class, and they have helped a lot to improve communications or the way we talk, and building those confidence level. So all those things they help, and most of us everyone has in life a thing like we want to try everything, we want to do something different, but unfortunately for most of us, like financial condition is there, so which actually won't allow us to do much things. So like even I also had a dream to do something different, out of the box. Whatever I'm studying, I want to explore something different. So that was my way of thinking was there. I want to explore each and everything. So that kind of exploration option actually I got from Dream a Dream. So I have completed various courses, which doesn't actually suit to the field or the work field right now what I'm doing, because I'm a student from a life science background. But I've completed cashier course. Actually, cashier course is a course where in malls and all they do all those billing and all those work. So related to that kind of course I've completed, and I've completed money management course in Dream a Dream. I've completed art and painting classes in Dream a Dream, and I've completed entrepreneurship course in Dream a Dream. And I got various opportunity to improve my communication, the way I think out of the box. We have to think something or do something in the sense for that particular thing or that particular ideology or something I got from Dream a Dream.
Every week we used to have a single class, and we used to get snacks. That was something new for us, because without being paid we used to get snacks and all. And slowly we got habited to those classes. We used to wait for those particular day in a week to attend the Dream a Dream classes and all. There were so many things happening, and finally the day came where we had to be a graduate. On that day I was an anchor on that day. I had a lot of stage fear. I never used to go on the stage and perform something. I used to talk to people, but in a very scared kind of a thing and all. I was very nervous to talk to new people. On the graduation day I was the anchor on the stage. I felt so happy, and I started involving in the things. After that I started participating in any kind of activities which used to happen in my school. We had annual day, we had Islamic day kind of thing in our school. I took participate in that also. Then I had a time where I had to shift to the college after my school life. And now I'm working as a ASLSP facilitator. by which I started helping my family. I used to get monthly income. As I was studying, I was working as well. I was the first person in my entire family to study and work as well. So as being a girl working, I was the first woman to go out somewhere and work. And I'm an NCC cadet also. NCC is National Cadet Corps. Dream motivated me for that. I wanted to serve to my nation. As I was a very shy kind of a person, that is, NCC is a place where you have to show your confidence level, you have to show yourself like who you are, and you have to serve to the nation. It is not a small thing. I took a participate in NCC, and I completed 3 years there. Now I have completed B certificate and C certificate in NCC, and I can now work for the nation as well. Dream has played a very big and a very drastic role in my life. That's all I want to say. I am really grateful and thankful to Dream.
Dream has taught me, Dream has gave me the way to achieve my dreams. Yeah, Dream has showed me the path towards my dream. Even for scholarships, Dream have provided me the scholarships. Dream, to be honest, as I mentioned, people used to hesitate in my community to speak to each other. But after joining Dream, I learned how to communicate. I learned how to speak with people. Now, if I go to my school, where I studied, if I go over there, the children over there, I start speaking. I notice entirely a different environment over there, because yes, Dream has taught me a lot, and now I work at Simply Learn Private Limited as a learner success manager, and I also do freelancing for digital marketing, web designing. I also take trainings to the people. I also take training, facilitate to the young people, in web designing, digital marketing courses. To be honest, I have taken a lot. I cannot even express that in words. I have taken a lot from Dream. I was hesitating to speak to my friends as well. I was so shy, but now I have got lots of confidence that I convey my messages in fraction of seconds. So yes, it's all taken by Dream.
I felt the need to tell these stories to the world because these are inspiring stories told through the voices of young people about what mattered to them as they lived through challenging life circumstances with the support of a caring organization like Dream a Dream and their facilitators. So we've known and researched for a while about what helps youth from backgrounds of adversity. One of the researchers, Dr. Bruce Perry, summarized it this way. He said the summary of research on the most effective treatments to help child trauma victims is, quote, what works best is anything that increases the quality and the number of relationships in the child's life. We've also known in research for a while about what young people need in order to develop the intrinsic motivation to succeed. The three major categories, according to researchers Desi and Ryan, are first, having a caring relationship, 2, having autonomy or voice and choice, and 3, feeling competent in what they do. And Dream a Dream, through their after-school life skills program, with creative arts and sports, and through their Career Connect Center and their scholarship program in particular, have developed a model by which they are offering a safe, caring, supportive environment and relationships in the context of which youth are encouraged to make choices, take creative risks, and where youth are learning to become competent in life skills and feel confident about who they're growing up to be. And I think this is the first time, if not the very first time, in a book that we hear directly from young people who are thriving in spite of their backgrounds of adversity in India, talk about what mattered to them.
The book, When We Thrive, Our World Thrives, is a collection of stories of young people who have come in contact with Dream a Dream for the last 20 years. It's a story of them overcoming adversity and developing the capacities and the life skills that they need to thrive in this increasingly fast-changing and complex world. What we hope is that these stories will show us that young people have the capacities, the agencies, the drive, the resilience and courage to thrive even amidst adversity. These young people also, through their stories, give us hope that when we do trust young people with their own personal journeys, they are capable of thriving. What we are hoping is that these stories would inspire other young people, will help connect other young people to some of the challenges they are facing and give them hope that they too can overcome these challenges. It will give us, as educators, as school leaders, teachers, as non-profit leaders and policy makers, an understanding of what is needed of us if we want to support young people to thrive. What are the changes we need to make as adults in our relationships with young people? How are we showing up for them, with them? And how are we letting go of our own age-old belief systems, maybe some biases, prejudices that we carry that prevent us from truly supporting young people to thrive?
We hope that these stories help people in the education and child welfare ecosystems in a couple of ways. The first is taking a long-term view of the efforts that educators and social workers make. Often, those of us who work in those systems encounter our young people for a short period of time, 1, 2, 3 years if we're lucky. And for the most part, we don't necessarily see the outcomes of the time and effort and caring that we invest in our young people until much, much later. But by interviewing people in their late 20s and asking them about their experiences and what helped them to succeed, helps us to see that our daily, minute by minute, what I call micro actions, are some of the things that young people remember well after we have worked with them when they were 10, 12, 14, 16 years old. We find out what they still carry and hold in their memory about what happened to them as being impactful and helpful. We really hope to inspire and give hope to those hardworking educators and social workers who are helping our young people from the most challenging backgrounds. And the second thing that we hope to accomplish with the book is to show and reinforce the notion that young people's adverse backgrounds do not define them, and that they in fact can thrive regardless of background if they're provided caring and nurturing support. And that's the mindset that is really important to have, both for young people and their supporters, that with proper care and support, that thriving is possible. And that we really hope that these stories show that. It's not a hunky-dory, everything is perfect kind of a journey. Like all journeys, there are bumps and bends and twists in the road, but the trajectory for the most part is up rather than down, as young people have consistent caring support through those ups and downs and bends in their roads, on the roads. So young people who speak in this book are those who are making themselves vulnerable by telling their stories, and they're doing that because they really want to help and encourage others to know that their challenges are just things that they pass through. They're stepping stones on which to develop empathy, learn, and grow in the context of a safe and non-judgmental environment like Dream a Dream.
ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ ಎ ಡ್ರೀಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನನ್ನದೊಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಅದರಿಂದ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಕಷ್ಟ, ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋರಿನ ನೋಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಚೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ನಂದು ಇನ್ನೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟು.
I'm very thankful to Dream a Dream for giving me this opportunity to share my journey with the world. Thank you so much.
To whatever I am today, very happy, and I'll be more than happy. I'm more than happy that Dream a Dream is sharing my story today. Thank you so much.